Good morning, ladies, gentlemen, people of all genders and of all ages. Hope you're all having an amazing morning and are ready to have an amazing day. My name is Spiral, and today I'm going to be talking about Dragon Ball Legends' new Twitter post regarding Ultra UI-Sign's Platinum Equip. To those of you who are watching my video and do not understand what I'm talking about, there's a game called Dragon Ball Legends, and there's a rarity of characters called Ultras. These characters are usually extremely broken when they first release. They run metas for maybe a good amount of time, or don't, just depends on what characters are released after them. And a lot of Ultra characters have something in their kit that makes them special. Some of them, not all of them. So that's basically what an Ultra character is. However, not all Ultra characters are going to stay meta relevant for a while. Some characters are going to age out quicker than others, or even if they don't, they'll still age out eventually. And some of these characters are eligible for Platinum Equips. Platinum Equips are basically just unique equipments that are very specific to that Ultra or Sparking character in the case of Shallot, but he's an exception. And it basically gives them a crazy huge stat buff with some kind of new abilities. And these Platinum Equips are basically what can make or break an Ultra character's return to the meta. So, from Dragon Ball Twitter, as you can see on the screen here, it shows that UI-Sign Goku is getting his Platinum Equip tomorrow. And that's huge news for all of us who are excited for the character, because I was hoping it would be UI-Sign and not some free-to-play Vegeta, because personally speaking, if I saw this free-to-play Vegeta, I'd be really disappointed with Dragon Ball Legends, honestly. Now, what does this mean for UI-Sign Goku? Well, he's going to be way stronger than he was a couple of days ago in this current meta, and he's going to probably be very meta relevant for give or take maybe 2 or 3 weeks, depending on what part 2 is going to be. It really much depends on what part 2 might be. But it also means that a very annoying meta is coming back, and it is going to cause issues for players again. What do I mean by this? Well, as all of us who's played Dragon Ball Legends even once during a Ultra Instinct Goku meta would know how annoying it is to play against an Ultra Instinct Goku. The auto dodge gauge, and don't even get me started on the MUIs, because of course they can also do damage on their counter gauges, as well as the blue MUIs, counter green. Yeah, that's not great. But what makes this Ultra UI-Sign Goku, very annoying is because of his special level mechanic. Remember how I said some Ultra characters have very unique mechanics that make them special in a way? Ultra UI Goku has one of these things, and it's basically anti-cover change. What happens is, if you're mid-combo with UI Goku, and the enemy tries to cover change, what happens is UI Goku basically keeps in the character who was already comboing, completely cancels the cover change, and he gets a free ultimate. The character that he's prevented to switch from is locked in the ring with him and just completely sniped him from across the map. UI-Sign in his prime, I wasn't playing around that time, but UI-Sign in his prime was probably the most annoying character to play against at the time, especially since that was Legends Fest 2022. Sorry, 2023, my bad. But the point I'm trying to make is that it's an Ultra Instinct Goku. Bringing one back into the meta may just also bring back the blue MUI, who he isn't as good as he was before, but he is still quite good to use. You can still use him in this meta, believe it or not. Surprisingly, he's aging rather well, honestly. And when it comes to UIs, what they end up bringing is the most boring and passive time to play the game, because you can't hit anything. A lot of matches end up going up to timer, and the game just gets really boring because, well, if you have a UI-Sign, tapping he can just dodge, dash attacks he can dodge if he's not trying to move around, cards he can dodge except for blue was ultimates and green cards in some cases. It's so weird. It's so weird and annoying to play against an Ultra Instinct Goku when they're in their prime. It's really annoying. That's the first issue with the fact that this Ultra Instinct Goku is getting a Platinum. He will be very meta-defining potentially, and he will probably be the most annoying character to play against in this current meta. The second problem though comes with the character's platinum equip itself. What makes a special difference as well with platinum equips is that they have 4 slots instead of 3 slots, so that makes them a bit extra special. But what's wrong with these 4 slots mechanic? Well, to get the full effects of all 4 slots, you need the character at 7 stars. So, what does that mean? If someone doesn't even have UI-Sign Goku, or doesn't have him over 5 stars, over 7 stars or over, well, they're not going to get the full effects of the Plat equip. And that can be very, very detrimental to how UI-Sign performs for certain people. A very good example of where a Plat equip makes or breaks a character if they're over 7 stars is Ultra Hit. During 7th Danny, Ultra Hit got his Plat equip, and if you had him 7 stars or over, he's crazy good. His time skip, he can get his time skip, I'm pretty sure, a bit faster, and not only that, he does 50% more damage on time skip, meaning he can just one-shot you if he gets you in the time skip. That's only if you have him 7 stars though. If you don't have him 7 stars, you lose that huge damage increase. My fear is that they're going to make the most useful part of UI-Sign's kit a part of the 4th slot. So my hope is Tawny decides to be very generous and give the most broken part of the equip in the 3rd or 2nd slot. Anywhere but the 4th slot, honestly. That's what I hope will happen. But knowing Dragon Ball Legends, that's probably not going to happen. Another very big problem with making this Plat equip that I don't know if they're going to do this, but I can't take any chances. They might do what they did with Ultra Super Vegito. And for those of you who don't know what happened with Ultra Super Vegito, basically when he got his Plat equip back in August, I'd say, I don't remember when exactly, but I think he got it somewhere in August, he was given a very special banner that lasted for only 72 hours, where after you do 3 steps, you're guaranteed him on the 3rd summon, right? However, at the time, there was very little way for free-to-play players to get CC, or Chrono Crystals, and the only way to get that quick amount of 7,000 Chrono Crystals, because that's how much you needed to guarantee a copy of Ultra Super Vegito, was to go into the store and pay about $90 to $100. My fear as well that they may do the same thing with UI-Sign. Am I going to spend money to get this Plat equipped to its full potential? Heck no. I do not need the UI-Sign 7 stars. Okay, if I lose out a huge part of his kit, I don't care. I'm not trying to use UI. I don't need UI-Sign at 7 stars right now. I'm trying to get Ultra Gogeta Blue. So there's another issue if Tawny decides to be extra money hungry for the release of this Platinum, because a lot of people do love this Ultra. Like, I need to remind you of this. People do like this Ultra. Like, this is a very liked Ultra amongst the fan base, because he wasn't as stupid OP as Majin Vegeta, and he wasn't terrible either. He had something broken about him, but he was fun to use. So with this Plat equip, my hope is that they give UI-Sign something great on anywhere but the 4th slot, and they make the 4th slot just a slight increase to his stats. Though it's not all bad. There are 2 red characters right now helping us run the meta at the moment, that being Red Ultra Namek Goku and the Red Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta. The Red Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta being the biggest counter to the Yellow Ultra UI Goku. The reason I say this is because Ultra Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta has a release gauge that nullifies his dodge gauge. So Ultra Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta, if you have him and are running him on your team actively, the UI Goku really shouldn't be the biggest of issues. And even if you don't, if you have the Red Ultra Namek Goku in his Plat equip and you have him 14 stars, then even then, UI Goku won't even be the biggest issue for you, because I would be willing to say, it depends on the defenses he's given, but if the defenses aren't the highest, then Ultra Namek Goku could one-shot him with an ultimate, I'm just saying. So it's not all terrible that UI-Sign's getting the Platinum. But yeah, that's about to wrap it up. So the Platinum equip is dropping tomorrow, and if you have them, good, you're getting a free Platinum equip, and if you don't have them, too bad. So thank you everybody for watching this video. I hope you're all going to have an amazing day again, and good days to come. Don't do drugs, eat your fruits and veggies, and yeah, thank you.